What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and I am so excited to bring you guys this week's special guest. You know her, you love her, I love her more. It's Frida. It's Frida. She is here. She is our emergency guest at the last minute. We had a cancellation, and we will make sure to book that guest once they are available next. But right now, you were going to get the lovable Frida Pepita. Frida, how are you? That's great. Are you excited to be here? I think that was a yes. She is just already just camped out. But I thought this would be a great episode for you guys because I feel like it entails a lot about men. And also, what is going on, guys? What is going on with the straight guys? Kita, your thoughts real quick?
Everything's just getting so extreme.
Are the guys just...
I think what's happening is most guys are not getting sex. And the guys that aren't getting sex are needing more and more extreme stuff to
too many incels. Right?
Yeah, it really is. And I feel bad. I'm so glad I'm not an incel? A young incel.
Are you glad you're not taking a hammer to your face to make your features more defined?
Yeah.
Clavicular. Have you heard of this guy?
No.
Clavicular. Some weird, just some neo-Nazi influencer, because that's what we're doing. We're just allowing anybody can have a platform now. You know, if you're mentally ill and a neo-Nazi and take a hammer to your face to make yourself look good, here the whole place is gonna talk about it. And I'm not giving him that credit, even though I already did mention this guy, but he's all over the internet. He's like a 7 out of a 10. I'd give him a comfortable 7. But I think the neo-Nazism and the mental illness and the face hammer make it a good solid 4. Yeah, because I feel like there's issues there. A lot of red flags, ladies. Be careful out there with the narcissists and the sociopaths and the psychopaths. And I could go on and on and on. But we've got a really fun episode for you guys this week. I want to just, jump right into it. Let's get into some stories for you this week. First up, I have to address the orangutan in the room. What did I call you, Frida? I'm kidding. This story had me guffawing. I was devastated. I'm talking about Punch the Monkey. And I said this on stage the other night. I feel like every year we get one magical animal. Every year. Last year was Mudang the pygmy hippo. But you know what? Get out of here, pygmy hippo Mudang. Your time has come. I feel like this year we are getting the beautiful baby monkey. I think I'm trying to get this name right. Macaque monkey? Are you talking about macaque monkey?
It's macaw.
Macaw?
Yeah, macaw.
With a K?
Yeah.
Macaque.
No. Macaw.
But why is there a Q?
I don't make up English.
The Q is silent.
The Q is silent.
It is a silent Q.
You're asking a dyslexic.
Yeah. Ask the dyslexic how to pronounce it. So this is a macaw monkey, but it is spelled macaque monkey, which I will only refer to as now. But it is a macaw monkey of Ichikawa City Zoo in Ichikawa, Japan. This little monkey wrecked me in more ways. I mean, I feel like the world is on fire. I feel like every day we're dealing with some sort of bamboozlement, either from this administration or just life. And then on top of it, I hear, oh, Mercury's in retrograde again. I'm like, can we just get a break? And now I have to deal with this adorable little monkey. Now, if you don't know the story of Punch the Monkey because you've been living under a rock, welcome to the Just Saying podcast, because I am here to inform you. This little monkey was abandoned by his mother, who is a bitch. The baby monkey was raised by the zoo staff. Punch the Monkey was given a stuffed orangutan to help him cope with his loneliness, and now countless photos and videos of Punch cuddling with this toy have garnered millions and millions of views on social media. Last week, we saw video of Punch being dragged around the pen by other monkeys, and it went viral, breaking the hearts of so many people, myself included. Despite the interaction, the zoo has reported several social media posts that Punch is acclimating well to the other monkeys he lives alongside. And when I tell you that I was about to pack up my belongings and go down to Japan or up to Japan and unleash havoc, go full on Planet of the Apes Part 2, which I don't think ended well for humans, but in another realm they would have. I was about to unleash some monkey fury and save Punch. I was like, can we just let this monkey live? It's the cutest little thing. Every time I saw it snuggling with the orangutan, I'm hearing Sarah McLachlan in my ear. Spend all your time waiting. I'm tearing up on the couch. Evan's like, are you okay? And I'm like, the monkey doesn't have any friends. The monkey doesn't have any friends. The saddest thing ever. I'm like up to date. I'm like, what is happening? Where is Punch? What is going on? And the zoo is saying he's continuing to do well. Apparently, he's like adapted to some monkeys. They've become friends. There's even some sayings that he has ditched the orangutan, which I'm like, make that a Pixar movie immediately. Move over Toy Story 5. We've got Punch the monkey and his orangutan friend. Now, this is what's really interesting about this whole thing. IKEA Japan has donated dozens of stuffed animals to the zoo, including the retailer's Djungelskog. IKEA, just making up words, just throwing in vowels and consonants and calling it a thing. Hey, do you have the Djungelskog in stock? We're out of Djungelskog. How can we be out of Djungelskog? We just got them in yesterday. So this is the same stuffed orangutan that Punch has, the Djungelskog. And Punch fans quickly turned to the Scandinavian retailer, whether in person or online, to get their hands on their own Djungelskog. Bring your own Djungelskog to the function. Over the weekend, the stuffed animal was sold out on the IKEA website, and the details about the stuffed animal's swift sales have not received a response. So the Djungelskog plushies have made their way to a third-party resale site like eBay, with listings asking between $19 and $130. So move over, Beanie Babies. Move over,
Labubu.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay, here we go. So move over, Labubus, and move over, Beanie Babies. It is all about the Djungelskog.
And there
it's really
it is.
Pleasant. It's like it flies off the tongue. The Djungelskog. Yeah. So I'm like, look at this. It takes one little monkey to unite this whole world. You know, and I will be watching this monkey. This monkey better be safe. I am obsessed with this little monkey. I don't know. I don't know why we're so obsessed with this monkey. I think it's because we all feel like we can identify with this monkey. You know, we all just want to have love and be accepted. And when it's a little baby monkey, just like, but then I got to thinking, because this is how my mind works. And I don't speak monkey or primate. But I got to thinking, what if Punch is an asshole? You know? What if Punch is just, you know, really, really annoying? You know, what if Punch is just like, you know, MAGA? And all the monkeys are like, get out of here. Just, go. We don't want anything to do with you. And he's like, you know, just a little shithead going on Instagram talking about how crazy and amazing they are, but they're actually just mentally ill. But I was like, I don't know. We think that Punch is a cute, a little adorable monkey, but what if Punch is just a dick? And I'm like, no, look, everyone's weeping. This was me the other night and the night after that and the night after that. Just like, God. And then Frida's not helping because she's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, oh, Punch is Frida. Frida is Punch. We are all Punch. Ugh. So anyways, I'm glad he's doing okay. I knew I was a mess. I'm sure you guys were too, but that's where I've been, just on Punch Talk.
Next week, you're going to have a video. It's the dark side of Punch.
Wait, we're going to find out. We're going to find out some shit about Punch. Someone's going to be like, well, he poisoned my uncle at Thanksgiving. And we're going to be like, what? Punch? Yeah. He has a swastika tattoo behind his left ear. What? Punch? Yeah. Yeah. He's in the Epstein files. Punch? But he's just a sweet little baby monkey. Well, that's how they all start out, isn't it? I know, it is crazy. You see some good in something and then you're like, okay, what's the catch? My morning flew by and I didn't have time to cook anything. And I looked up at the clock and now it's 10 a.m. and I'm hungry. And wait a minute, it's March? That is what I said to myself this week, realizing that life is super chaotic and we just don't have time to do everything we want. And what do I want? Easy nutrition that is ready for me whenever I want and actually tastes good. So this is where my friends at Huel come in, sponsor of this podcast. That's Huel, Huel. Huel is a perfect solution for high-protein routine support, busy days, habit building, convenience, plus control this year. That was a little fast. I have goals to be healthier and keep on top of my nutrition this year, and fortunately, I have found an easy way to stick to my habits, all without compromising my nutrition and my goals. This is thanks to Huel. If I'm being honest, I am absolutely the person who looks up at 1 p.m. and realizes, you know what? I've had coffee. Just coffee. No breakfast. No lunch. Just straight up dark caffeine. So lately I've been keeping Huel Black Edition around to stop myself from doing just that. On the days I'm sprinting out the door, I grab a Black Edition ready to drink. It's a complete meal. 35 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, and it's under $5, which is kind of amazing, let's be real, because it's cheaper than a latte. And it actually keeps me full until lunch. And I know what you're asking, does it taste good? And my answer is yes, it tastes really good. My go-to is the chocolate peanut butter. Actually, it's so good. I highly recommend these products. Then on days when I want something more customizable, I use the Black Edition powder. I'll blend it with ice and milk if I'm doing the whole, smoothie moment, or I'll just shake it with water if I'm being lazy, with a bigger boost of 40 grams of protein, the same complete nutrition, just, a different vibe. The RTD Plus Powder Duo has basically become my insurance policy against chaotic days. Now, this is a limited time offer for my Just Sayers. Get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code JustSayin at Huel.com/JustSayin. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our show. Now, listen up. If you are busy, Huel is a game changer. You're welcome. Well, moving on from Punch, this is the thing that upset me, but also I get it. This is the thing coming out of KCRW here in LA. On a recent Saturday morning in West LA, a DJ bumps ecstatic house music accompanied by a live sax player, and the crowd gets busy. The room is decorated with undersea motifs and paper sea creatures in line with this month's theme. This is the kind of revelry you can expect from, wait for it, Daybreaker, a monthly daytime sober dance party.
Wah, wah.
What?
I'm sober and I'm not even buying this.
I'm sober. As the horn blows in the background. Daybreaker LA founder Andre Hurd sees a trend. He says, you're seeing coffee shops having dance parties. You're seeing sausage restaurants. What? I have never seen a sausage restaurant in Los Angeles. Have you, Frida? No. A sausage restaurant? No. just like weird places. Last year we did 2 on the Santa Monica Pier. We had 550 people and it felt like a mini festival. We've done them on yachts. Now I'm listening. In Marina Del Rey. Once you see the power of what 300 to 500 people in unison and sober, grounded energy is like, you want to unalive yourself. Oh, I read that wrong. You can never unsee it. This spiritual experience that people would have because it was sober. Okay. Sober people, relax. You can be sober and have fun and go do your own thing, but I am not waking up at the crack of dawn to go to a morning rave, let alone going to a nighttime rave. I've done it. I've been there. Look at this guy. This guy's like probably in his late 50s, early 60s. I don't think he's sober. I'm not questioning his sobriety, but I don't trust it. I don't think people are waking up and being like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get that club experience. No, if I'm going to a club in the morning, there has to be... If I'm going to a club in the morning, there needs to be 2 ingredients. Orange juice and champagne. Or vodka and tomato juice. That's it. I'm not waking up and being like, all right, let's go. Like jamming out. There's no way. There is absolutely no way I'm doing this. I don't know these people. I don't want to see them in daylight. I need darkness. I need lasers. Give me some sort of illusion. You're not, just because you're sober does not make you better. I appreciate and applaud your sobriety. I'm not saying that, you know what you're not going to see is drunk people in the daytime doing this. Well, maybe you will. Somewhere. You know what? No, because those are the people who are still up.
No, you'd see it on a cruise.
At where?
On a cruise.
Yes. But that's like in the ocean. That's the secret. You know, you're far out there. No one needs to know. But if I'm like driving by a coffee shop and I see like, you know, people jamming out to Sandstorm, I'm going to have questions.
It's weird.
It's very, very bizarre, but good for you. Get your steps in, get your calories and all that stuff taken care of. Get your sweat on. But also it's like daytime. Oh, it's already like warming up. I don't need like, and what do they drink? Just like juice and water?
Energy drinks.
Ugh. There's nothing worse.
If I were that gal on the right side, I would want to kill the photographer. Mm-hmm. Her arm looks it's not her, it's the angle of the camera, the wide angle lens. That poor girl looks like a power lifter.
Yeah, she's definitely giving off like Dwayne The Rock Johnson with a wig on vibes. But you know what? Good for her. Good for her.
She's sober.
This could be in Hawaii. This could be Moana 2 or 3 or whatever, the live action. But yeah, I thought this is awful. There's nothing I would hate more than being like, hey, do you want to go for a hike this morning? It'd be like, you know what? I can do that. I can do a hike. But then if I'm bamboozled into going to the Daybreaker dance party, watch, I'm going to go and be like, this is incredible. I don't think it is. I don't want loud noise. I want to wake up. I'm this woman in the back right here. Do you see her with her eyes closed? Back left. Do you see her? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Just being like,
she's probably the wait staff trying to get through there with like an hors d'oeuvre
hold
plate.
on, I've got 5 orders of cranberry juice for $4. All these mocktails that I have to serve in the morning.
And the problem too is that sober people are the cheapest. They are the worst tippers in the world.
Did you hear that? Sober people. This is coming from a sober person.
From a sober guy.
Sober guy is saying sober people are the cheapest.
Literally the worst.
Yeah.
They are the worst at that.
Yep. And I feel like they are the ones who want to let everyone know. I feel like you have sober people who deal with liquids, and then you have vegans who deal with solids. I feel like vegans are to sober people as sober people are to vegans. It's like one person. It's like you're all at a dinner or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have the I'm gonna have the chicken. Oh, I think I'm gonna have the fish. Natalie, what are you going to have? Do you guys have cauliflower steak? What the fuck did you say, Natalie? Cauliflower steak. I'm vegan. I'm vegan.
She's also sober. How
vegan.
bad is that?
And I don't drink either. Why are you here? Stay at home with a bag of popcorn. That's all you get for today, Natalie. A bag of popcorn. Ugh. There's no one I hate more. Right, Frida? I hate vegans. Frida, you can't say that.
Frida's glaring.
She gets it. Moving on. We've got... men. All right, here we go. Wait, and I want to go back. Are people meeting each other at these daybreaker parties? Where did you guys meet? Oh, we met at a daybreaker party. What is that? Well, so you get up and you go to a morning rave. What? Are you meeting men there? Are you meeting women there? And if so, how much longer does it take to realize that the both of you are insane? You know? Who knows?
We should really qualify this completely. We are talking about rave music, bright lights with no alcohol or drugs.
Oh, don't forget sunshine.
Yes, sunshine.
Why do we even look? This is like just all the windows are open and they are just like jamming out in a restaurant that's not supposed to be open yet because it's only open for dinner. So now the staff has to show up. I don't know if the cooks are there. Maybe they are to make breakfast or whatever, but this seems like an absolute nightmare. I feel like, what am I just supposed to trust that everyone brushes their teeth in the morning? And then they want to talk to me? Oh, did everyone shower? Has everyone started their day? Or they just roll out of bed and they're like, all right, I'm rave ready.
This gentleman, there's no way that guy showered.
No. I can smell this picture from here. It is pungent. It is potent. And if you were listening to this podcast, you're like, quit talking about visuals. We can't see it. Watch this shit on YouTube. Grow up.
Oh, I'll put the picture up.
What?
I'll put the picture up.
Oh, I know. Okay, now, here's another thing. Men. This guy is kind of all over the place. I've seen him. The story's out for a while. And I was like, I think there were some episodes where I was like, oh, I want to talk about this, but maybe not now. Maybe not now. Well, the time has come because now more people are talking about it. And this guy is making way more videos than normal. And his name is Luan Oli. He is a 37-year-old man from Brazil who went viral for one reason and one reason only. He doesn't age. The wild part, his entire page is dedicated to proving it. Now, the headline is, this man says, he's 37 years old. The headline is, 37-year-old man goes viral after claiming he hasn't aged since he was 17 years old. Now, this is him now. He clearly has like a 1990s, early 2000s. What is that hairstyle called? Like we called it the wedge cut. It's the Nick Carter and Backstreet Boys middle part. He's 37 years old. He's saying that he's 17. He thinks he's Benjamin Button. He is not. No.
I mean, if you had a bowl cut, you're going to look like a kid.
Yeah. But also, you can have a bowl cut, but also you can shop at Old Navy Kids and look this way. This guy, and you can also throw hydrogen peroxide in your hair and make it orange like that. I mean, we know that's what happened. So he's saying that he is 37. People still think he's 17 on meth. There's that. I can do that. Also, I still think I look 17. Hold my sober mocktail. Let's see. Watch this. Oh, you want 17? 17. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I am not 37.
Will you
28. Okay.
That's amazing.
17 years old, right here.
Wow,
That's actually me
look
at 17
that.
years old.
You have the same haircut as this kid.
Well, I did it first, okay?
Or sorry, this man.
I did, yes, this grown man skipping in sandals down the streets of a slum in Brazil. Yeah, get out of here. What's wrong with you? Mental illness. I don't think this guy looks like he's 17. Look at him now. You know what he looks like? He looks like Zelda from Pet Sematary. If you know, you know. If you don't, I have a picture. I'm going to pop it up right now for you. Here you go. There she is. See the similarities? Same down the middle cut. Same kind of stretchy skin.
But he looks 17.
Zelda was 17. I think Zelda was younger in Pet Sematary.
But is Zelda a girl?
Zelda is a girl.
Wow.
She's a sister. She was the scary sister that was hidden from the family because it was something. She had some sort of disease that the family was like, enough. We have to hide her away in the shadows so she doesn't embarrass our family. And Rachel had to go downstairs. She was her younger sister and feed her with like a like pea soup every day or whatever. And she was like gross and her bones were cracking and like she was just stinky and went to her own day rave in the basement. And it reminds me a lot of her. Remember in Pet Sematary, she's like, Rachel, I'm going to twist your back like mine so you'll never get out of bed again. Oh, terrifying. Ugh.
It's the worst.
Zelda was terrifying. Zelda, queer icon. Bet you didn't know that. Just made it happen. Here are some people who are not queer icons. Jelly Roll and his wife, Bunny XO. Now, Bunny XO, his wife says that Jelly Roll's penis has got severely bigger. Severely bigger? Severely bigger.
Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, what?
Sounds pretty severe to me. He lost 275 pounds and his penis got severely bigger. No, honey, I think he just saw it for the first time. I think you went, oh, I forgot he has one of those. In fact, his wife of 9 years, Bunny XO, has revealed that the Need a Favor, by the way, could not name one Jelly Roll song. Have no clue. I don't. But Need a Favor, I guess, is one of his songs. That his penis has gotten severely bigger since losing 275 pounds in 5 years. It is very true that when a man loses weight, it grows a lot. Bunny XO. Stop. She's like, he's going to kill me. Yeah, no shit. And the podcaster is all for her man to get hot. He deserves to have a hot streak, Bunny said. I'm ready for him to just feel his best. While Jelly was content before his weight loss, Bunny said the Grammy winner is now happy about his body in a different way. He's getting his confidence back and he's peacocking around. Gross. Don't want to know. He's got a little strut in his step, and I think it's just the cutest thing. Well, no, because his heart's working now. That's why he's strutting around. He was questioning about his weight. He was like, that's my testosterone level, the 41-year-old recalled in a Men's Health Review magazine published last month. You can't get it up without tea. I was married to a smoke show, and I was still struggling. So that's him. I mean, I think he looks better there. He's more roll of the jelly there. Recently, I think something's off. I think it's kind of extreme at this point. I don't know if you've seen Jelly Roll recently, but it's not really giving Jelly Roll. It's giving Bagel Bite.
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket. It's giving Corn Nut. it's giving Dunkaroo. But Jelly Roll just freaks me out. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. I mean, he's a judge on Star Search, which I'm like, what? And then also, I just find it really weird that he's like really close to a bunch of like male comics. And then there's like that new footage of him talking about like Epstein backstage, which I'm like. And then there's also him at the Grammys, like going off on this like weird, like biblical baptismal like rant where he's like, God, glory to God. And you're like, okay, just say thanks and take your award. Like, relax.
Do you think he'll change his name to Jelly Log now? That-
No. He needs to change his name to Sweet and Low because that shit can cause diabetes.
Yeah.
And also, like, I just, when there's like, I don't know. I feel like it's really weird when couples do this when they're like, oh, yeah, our sex lives are so good. We're so hot and heavy. And we like, housewives normally do this. This reminds me of like Larsa Pippen from the Real Housewives of Miami, where she's like, oh, my boyfriend and I, we have sex 5 times a night. A night. 5 times. One after the other. Really? Bonnie Blue, relax. Do you know who the dad is? Neither does she. Oh, it's just so weird. I'm just like, I don't want to know about your like sex lives, I don't. It's like if it like, oh yeah, his dick was good, but now it's better because he can see it and all that fat is gone. Oh, God, gross. I'm trying to eat my cauliflower steak. God. All right, moving on from Jelly Roll to
Selena Gomez.
To another type of Jelly Roll. This is Selena Gomez. She has now been urged to divorce her husband, Benny Blanco, after he exposed his dirty feet and farted in a podcast video. Now, I was supposed to do an episode of Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino, and I remember Benny Blanco was going to be on with me, and then never got called back. So there's that. But Benny Blanco's dirty feet have Selena Gomez's fans in an uproar. The music producer, who's 37, but says he's 17, has debuted his new podcast with his best friend, Lil Dicky. And Lil Dicky's wife, Kristen Badalucco, called Friends Keep Secrets on Tuesday. At one point during the episode, Blanco lounged barefoot on a couch, wearing an orange and white t-shirt and tan pants. His feet were visible to the camera, and what appeared to be dirt covered his soles and his toes. Look at these feet. Look at these feet. These are Sasquatch running through the woods feet. Benny, you look like you escaped. He is. It's very like Andre the Giant, like 80s wrestler from Romania.
Dude, that was such a good call.
But he is. He's a music producer. So it's like, I feel like he's used to just like being in a booth and, not really being out. But at one point in the podcast, he purposely farted so everyone could hear him. Wait, see if you guys could pick this up as he farted. And some of Selena's fans weren't amused as they expressed their feelings. I can't believe she lets him touch her. Literally, why would she marry him out of all the men in the world? One ex-user wrote, that is disgusting. I don't know how Selena is dealing with this. He
kind of looks like if Bob Dylan and Andre the Giant morphed.
Bob the Giant. Bob Dre the Giant. Or Bob Dre the Dylan. It is kind of wild. And I don't know, maybe he has a severely massive penis. But I think it's really funny that people chime in and are like, you need to divorce him. I don't know. I think the dirty feet don't bother me because I feel like he is just walking around barefoot, but also like clean your floors. The thing that bothers me is that his feet are on the couch. Have some manners, men. Have some decorum. You know, if you're in your own home, sure, whatever. Do whatever you want to your own furniture. But like when you're at a studio space, like if somebody was sitting here, and I should be mad at Frida because she is laying on the furniture, but she is a clean princess. Okay.
There's no dirt on her feet.
She's doing so great. But if a guest came over here and was like full on just trying to like put their feet up on the furniture and sitting like a gargoyle on the edge of a building, I'd be like, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not going to do that. I need you to be a person for a second. You're in somebody else's space. But people are straight up telling Selena to divorce him. And I think that's a little extreme. She says, some people I know shower 2 to 3 times a day, but I feel like the oils on your skin don't have time to rejuvenate and get juicy. So that's what he said about hygiene. He says, I like to use a hodgepodge. I want to smell like tobacco, but also like cotton candy. I want there to be an aroma as I'm walking by. I want it to smell a little bit like a man, a little bit feminine. I definitely lean a little bit more feminine in every sense. She gave some insight into why she fell for Benny Blanco after she received an honorable mention in People's Sexiest Man Alive 2024. Oh, he got an honorable mention as one of the sexiest men alive. Not only do you love me conditionally, you always get my Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Oh, Selena. Blink twice, girl. I'm not understanding what's going on with the men in today's world. It drives me insane. But I do have a really fun story from this past weekend. So, we went to Malibu over the weekend, and it's the first time that I've been to Malibu since the fires. And it has been a year. The weather was nice. It's like in the low 80s here in LA. Our thoughts and prayers are with you guys on the East Coast. There was a lot of snow. So much snow. I was in shorts yesterday. Oh. But I got to see my buddy John Hill while he was in town, and he hates me because the weather is so lovely here. But we went to Malibu. By the way, Malibu, God, have you been lately? Did you go at all? Have you been?
Have I? Yeah, it's insane.
It's like, I didn't realize.
Like to the ground?
To the ground. It looks like a town being built. It looks like it has just been settled. There is just wood frames and like houses just being built up like all over. And you're like, where am I? It's something else. And then you drive down the PCH and there's just foundations, just cement foundations. And
like
just,
miles and miles of what used to be houses.
Yeah.
And you just see
it's really
metal and concrete.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's just really like cathartic, and you're just like, damn. You don't really put it into perspective how a full city, which was beautiful and had so much charm and character and legacy, not only in pop culture, but in, in the country, it's just gone. So we went just to kind of go like check it out and enjoy a beautiful day. We went hiking and we came home and the sun was down, and all of a sudden I just hear boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what is that? It sounded like construction, but I was like, that's strange because it's Sunday, and why would anybody be banging around doing stuff, right? So Evan takes Frida out. You good? She's fine. And he comes back and I'm like, hey, is somebody doing construction nearby? And Evan's like, there's somebody outside kicking down their door.
What?
And that's the thing about Evan. He will just say like everything is like it's just so nonchalant. Like he's like, oh yeah, that's happening. I'm like, to the streets. Like we have to go see. Of course, I poured a glass of wine. I was out of mocktails and went out into the street. I was like, show me this person immediately. And I'm walking down and I see this guy on the sidewalk and he's staring up at like one of the buildings. So I'm like, wow, that's kind of far. And I'm hearing it from my end. So I walk down towards him and I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, oh, this guy, he came home from like Sunday Fun Day, right? And he is kicking his door. He's trying to get in. He is walking up and down the patio of the apartment unit, right? So all the apartment units, and they all share like one big balcony with the stairs going up and down, all that kind of stuff. He's throwing the potted plants that are on the neighbors' like doorsteps. He's breaking them. There was a big like Ozark water jug that was glass. He picked that up and threw it and shattered it everywhere. He's barefoot and also in his underwear. And he is in full blackout mode. He's not yelling. He's not screaming. He doesn't seem violent except for the fact that he's picking up things and breaking them. But that's all it is. He is in full blackout mode. There is a gate that leads into the property that has a gate code access, right? So I guess the guy was standing there for a while. Somebody came out and he went in. So I don't know if he just forgot that he, forgot the access code to his own building or can't remember them. But apparently someone said that he went in, I think, put his keys down and walked back outside and locked himself out of his own apartment. And rather than knock on somebody's door and say like, hey, I locked myself out, I'm in my underwear, can you help me? He like went full like batshit crazy. So this guy is just kind of walking around, punching through people's glass windows. It looked at one point like he cut himself. I don't think it was too bad. I hope it wasn't. But my neighbor, Hot Silvio, the guy who works out in his front yard, he came out and he was like, what's going on here? And I'm like, why is your shirt on? And we all kind of were like inspecting to make sure this guy was okay. There were 6 people. I felt bad because all the neighbors on the street level were just kind of like looking out at the window, like looking at us. And we're just kind of like, are you okay? And also I'm like, it's a Cabernet. And so it kind of like freaked us all out. And then this girl shows up in her Jeep and her boyfriend, and they have a dog and they're walking out because I guess they just got home and they're walking inside. And I'm like, hey, you might want to pick up your dog because there's glass everywhere on the ground. And she's like, what's happening? I'm like, this guy, he's like having a full on nut down, like in his apartment, trying to kick his own door down. And so while I'm talking to this girl and her boyfriend, he comes out, he kicks the door open. He has kicked his door open. He goes inside, puts on a black leather jacket, comes downstairs in his underwear, opens the gate, opens the car door of their Jeep and sits down in the back seat like it's an Uber. Oh my God. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I want it, her boyfriend gets in, he grabs him and he's like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of my car. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. Rather than standing at the gate, he leaps over the gate, goes back upstairs. I'm like, I have to go. I have a show tonight, and I'm definitely talking about this on stage, which I did. So I go do my show. I come home. Everything's cleared up. The neighbors are sweeping up all the glass. They have Coronas. They're cheersing each other. And I'm like, did the police come? There were like 6 people called the police. The police never came. If they were ICE agents, they would have been there. It's crazy. 6 people called the police and the police never showed up. So I'm like, where is he? They go, he passed out on his couch. So I have been all eyes on this guy. I haven't seen him. His lights are off. I have no idea if he's like left town, because I would. I'm like, how do you even like come back from that? But here's what I think happened. And it goes into our story next, right? I think he went out for Sunday Fun Day. I think he went out to one of these bars in West Hollywood and he got roofied, because that has been going on for years, and it finally took Lisa Rinna to say something about it, all right? Lisa Rinna, we love her. I'm sorry, Lisa fucking Rinna. It's on Traders this year. She says this week that at the premiere party at the Abbey, which Willem and I were talking about a couple weeks ago, we were talking about how there's been some shenanigans. I want to say even back in 2021, I had a friend of mine who had fallen at like midday, woke up at Cedars-Sinai with 2 black eyes, and was like, I don't know what happened. And I posted her story and got just so many comments from all over the globe, all over the world, of people being like, this happened to me back in 2018. This happened to me in 2016. I had my phone stolen. I got robbed. I got mugged. I got SA'd in the back. I like crazy. I asked for none of these stories. And what I did was I blurred out their picture and I posted their comment in a series of Instagram stories. Okay. Now, what I got from the Abbey is I got a cease and desist saying like, no, stop, which by the way, it was my Instagram. And also these are people's accounts. So they told me to like not do any more of these like stories of that were just very, very suspicious. Well, here we have Lisa Rinna, who straight up goes on local news. And she's like, I got roofied at the Abbey in West Hollywood. They found fentanyl in my system, a whole bunch of other like amphetamines in me. I had to be walked out. I went home and it was really, really bad. And this is why I don't go to those places. There's like it's something up. There's something up. There's new ownership. There's like, oh no, it's back. It's better than ever. In the words of Pet Sematary, the ground is sour. So I don't know. I'm not trying to like refuel a fire here, but if you know anything about LA, if you know anything about West Hollywood, this is a problem and everyone knows it, but no one is doing anything about it. Oh, camera footage goes missing. Oh, well, it's your problem. You should know your alcohol tolerance. What? The thing that happened with all of these stories was that they all had one thing in common: 2 drinks. Now, that was it. All I had was 2 drinks. All I had was 2 drinks. All I had was 2 drinks. I'm pretty sure Lisa Rinna, all she had was 2 drinks. But it is a problem. People are getting hurt. People are getting robbed. People are getting SA'd. You know, it's like, it is a problem. And the fact that it's been going on for so long and nobody has given a damn about it, I have to say I applaud you, Lisa Rinna, for going on a public platform on TV and saying where it was, what happened, and the name of the bar. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of seeing people get hurt in what's supposed to be called a safe space, because it's not. Now figure it out. Get your bartenders on check your drink mix and shit, because this is still happening to people. And I'm like, what has to happen? Somebody has to just die? Is that what we're doing? You want to go out and have a good time and then you get poisoned at a bar? Get the fuck out of here. So that's my rant on that. Sorry, I'm just over it. It pisses me off. I haven't been there in years and probably won't. So if going to the Abbey is too scary for you, may I suggest a new film that's come out, Scream 7. Yes, the 7th installment in the Scream franchise, which, by the way, it's kind of crazy. I just realized that the original Scream came out 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. 30 years ago. but looks like it's 5. It is kind of wild. I remember going to see the original Scream in movie theaters. And I also remember being an asshole and getting a Ghostface costume at the local costume shop. Not Amazon, the local costume shop. It had just come out. And I grabbed a real butcher knife and took it to school and ran through the girls' locker room and scared all the cheerleaders. Are you kidding me? Yes, that's what I did. I thought that would be funny as a kid when Scream came out. I scared all the cheerleaders. And there was no repercussions. It wasn't like, Justin, what is wrong with you? I think about that every Scream movie. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, I couldn't get like a plastic knife. I was like, no, I'll scare him with the real thing. Like, you cannot do that anymore. In the 90s, I guess it was okay. But like all like everyone was like, Justin, go back to homeroom. Isn't he wild? He's crazy. So funny. Could you imagine? Thank God nobody was hurt. Thank God, but yeah, it was pretty fierce though. It was a good prank. But the new Scream 7 premiere was this week. It's already getting 48% on Rotten Tomatoes. Which I'm also like, is that what we're doing? It's Scream 7, you know? Like, Sydney's got a kid now. Her kid's now the same age as she was in the first Scream. Like, what's going to happen? Who's the killer? Can we just let these two women, Gail and Sydney, live? My God, have they not been through enough? But the stars were all in attendance: David Arquette, Scott Foley, Isabel May, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Anna Camp, Mason Gooding, Jimmy Tatro, McKenna Grace, Celeste O'Connor, Sam Rechner, Timothy Simmons, Ethan Embry, and Joel McHale, along with longtime Ghostface voice actor Roger L. Jackson and Kevin Williamson, the director himself. So the synopsis, if you haven't seen it: when a new Ghostface killer, okay, I'm already out. When a new Ghostface killer emerges in the quiet town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Determined to protect her family, she must face the horrors of her past to put an end to the bloodshed once and for all. There was a support for Palestine at the premiere last night because Melissa Barrera was fired from the movie in November of 2023 after she went online supporting Palestine. So a bunch of pro-Palestine protesters marched outside, which would be a good Scream 7, Stab 7 spinoff. Like, go to the streets and like have like a pro-Palestine. You just have like a Ghostface Palestinian garb, you know? It's art imitating life. I can't help it. I will be seeing this movie. I'm not going to be seeing it like this weekend, but I'll get around to it. I'm not like, I gotta go see it. I feel like once the kids are old enough to like start getting chased and attacked by Ghostface, then it's like I'll get around to it. We all know how this ends, you know. Who's the killer? I'm gonna guess. Who do you think the killer is? Frida. I think it's Frida.
I think it's Courtney Cox.
No. Like, that's the thing. You can't just have like these people just snap all of a sudden. They're like, oh, after they've been through it all. It's I'm going to say it's some like deranged fan of like, I'm trying to think of all the movies. I feel like Sydney wrote a book at some point about the Westboro murders. And it's some deranged fan who's like, probably like on Mom Talk, you know, the TikTok moms. And she's like, well, I'm going to be Ghostface now. You know, it's going to be something stupid like that. It will be fun, but we'll see. You know what's not fun? Our last story. Now, Amanda Seyfried has brought out some details where she says that she's wearing a prosthetic butthole in testament of Anne Lee, which is her movie. in a nude scene. She has shared that she wore a prosthetic butthole and a merkin while shooting a nude scene. And she says that she just felt so free. When I wear a prosthetic butthole, I feel free, you know? It's liberating. It's not my real butthole. It's a prosthetic one. So I'm giving him the old wink, but without really winking, you know? The Testament of Ann Lee star revealed that she wore this while filming a nude scene for the 2025 Mona Fast Void directed movie. This movie, it needed to be graphic, she said, as one of the scene's tones during a appearance on BBC Radio 2. So like I had a prosthetic butthole. So the character becomes the revered founder of a religious group called the Shakers. In the critically acclaimed drama, also divulged that she wore a merkin, probably Skims. It was probably a Skims merkin, which occurs in the story's final act. For Amanda, the additional coverage on her body made her experience feel cool and exciting on set. She said she was pregnant and naked, but I wasn't naked at all. And at the end of the movie, I'm standing in front of a burning building with just a merkin. I felt so free. That's going to be Lisa Rinna at the Abbey while it's up in flames for roofing her. She's going to be like, I'm Lisa fucking Rinna. I mean, watch out. And while Amanda enjoyed stripping down for the Testament of Ann Lee, she used to have quite a different perspective on filming in the nude. In fact, she previously admitted to having regrets over agreeing to go naked for projects when she was still a teenager. Okay, great. I'm all for being nude. I'm all for merkins. I'm all for standing in front of a burning building, doing all of those. Where does the prosthetic butthole come into play? And why prosthetic? Show whole. If there's one thing this podcast is, it's an advocate for showing whole. Get it over already. Why the tease? But like, what does she do? Is she like spreading her ass and being like, why do we need, like, your butt's going to cover it. Why do we need a prosthetic?
Can you imagine what it's like for the makeup person?
God.
Like, that's got to be so weird.
You know what? You're right, Kita. It could be so weird, but at least it was Amanda Seyfried and not Benny Blanco.
Or Jelly Roll.
Or Jelly Roll. We had a lot of gross guys on today. A lot of gross guys. So if you want to go see that movie, go check it out. Let me know. I want to know how do we have a prosthetic butthole? Why? What do we? Is she showing butthole? And what is it? Is it like just a little? Is it like a belly button? Like a belly button cutout, and is it just a little like a little chocolate kiss right
like
there?
A little cap.
Just a little cap. We just like it's like a contact lens. You just put some solution on it and.
Maybe they went to the pleasure chest and got one of those fake butts. You know, those porn star butts?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard. Yes, but I know what you're talking. Like, what? Why? Why do we need? Like, is she like spreading the whole thing? I need to know why, Amanda. Why? Well, thank you guys. This concludes this week's episode. I mean, I think we're going to end it on prosthetic butthole. What do you think, Frida? Did you have a good time, Frida? Oh, she's wagging her tail. Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? Yes, you did. Oh, you want me to what? Oh, plug my dates? Okay, yeah. So I've got some dates coming up. Let's see. In May 8th, actually, I will be at the Netflix is a Joke Festival. We'll actually be doing our podcast live here in LA at the Crow in Santa Monica. We'll have more details when that comes closer to time, but it will be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun guests. Let's see. I've got some dates. I'm going to be going back to San Antonio. I'm going to be going to Phoenix. I'll be going to Chicago at Zany's again. I'm really excited to see you guys. And yeah, we'll have some more dates coming along. Go into my Instagram. In my link tree, you'll have all the details there on which cities I'll be coming to. And if you want me to come to your city, call up your local clubs. Tell them I'm around. I'll do it. But I will see you guys next time on the Just Saying podcast. Have a great rest of your week. Thoughts and prayers go out to Mary Cosby, who recently lost her son, Robert Jr. We're rooting for him. So sad. So just make sure to keep her and her family in your prayers. And you guys have a fantastic week. Take care.